Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about The 100 Season 5 Episode 5, Shifting Sands. And I really like this episode. We had a lot of Bellarke stuff so basically most of the episode was with Wonkru with Octavia. They decided to go on this mission to the valley, trying to secure it from Eligius. And Bellamy and Clarke did not think this was a good idea. So they tried to talk them out of going. Wasn't successful, obviously. And they went to the valley. Clarke and Bellamy had a conversation about how united Wonkru seems, especially after 6 years of God knows what happened down there with the electoral aspect of it. And Bellamy noted that it's amazing that Clarke survived by herself. And of course Clarke was like, well, I wasn't by myself. And then she kind of got quiet and she told Bellamy she was gonna go to bed. And then basically right after that happened, Miller and the other group, the away group, I should say, they came back. One of the Wonkru security guards was convulsing. He had something in his body, a parasite of some kind. Clarke, being Clarke, went to figure out the situation. Like, she was like, what's going on? Like, actually no, I think it burst out of him. Yeah, it burst out of him, and it somehow got into Octavia, which of course is like not good. Bellamy and Clarke were both like, what the fuck are we going to do? But Clarke got it out of her, and they torched the tent after everybody got out of it with the parasite. We also saw Raven and Murphy get tortured by McCreary, and Shaw tried to help them out of the situation. Not really successfully, but I think he tried. I think he really does. I think he is really trying to be a good person, because and even Raven knows that he's not a bad guy, you know. We also had Abby and Kane, which Abby promised Kane that she had stopped taking the pills, and Kane's very disappointed that she's still taking them. And Charmaine asks Abby to take care of one of her criminals, and he's a flight risk. Charmaine separates them. McCreary wants Abby to take care of him. It seems a little fishy, the whole thing. I honestly think Charmaine really wants to get as much info from Kane as possible about Octavia, which, I mean, if she expects to get Octavia on her side, I would say it's more likely than getting Bellamy and Clarke and everybody else on her side, because I feel like Octavia's more hardened, and but at the end of the day, what she cares about the most is her people, is Wonkru. She cares about Wonkru the most. She's very devoted to that. She's very devoted to that in 100%, I would say. After they got the parasite out of Octavia, a lot of people started to get sick, and it seemed that, you know, Clarke was treating her, and Bellamy came up to them. Octavia told Bellamy, like, she grabbed his face like this, and she said that she was happy that Bellamy was there, but that she also said, but if you ever double cross Wonkru, you'll be an enemy of Wonkru. So yeah, and she said, and an enemy of me, and I'm like, whoo, some shit is getting real up in here. Like, I was like, okay, like the way that she said that, like, oh my goodness, like, she's such a badass, fierce bitch. Like, blood Reyna, like, I'm just like, whoa, she's totally changed. Like, I mean, I do think there's a small part of her that really does care about Bellamy and Clarke and all of them, but I definitely don't think it's a big part anymore. But to be honest, I think honestly for the past like 3 seasons, she's been a different person. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. I also really enjoyed once Murphy escaped after being tortured by the Legis people. He escaped into the woods, and Emori and Echo and Maddie found him. They got into the Humvee. They tried to get Murphy out of there, but the shock collar went off, so they had to back up. And I loved when Murphy met Maddie and Murphy said, "Who's the Hobbit?" That was like one of my favorite parts of the episode. Like, oh my god, so flipping good. Like, holy crap. Like, super good. Like, loved it. And then surprisingly, Emori stayed back with Murphy. I do think that she still has feelings for Murphy, but of course it might just be that, you know, I think she's starting to see that Murphy is trying to be a good person. And like he said in the was it the last episode? Or a little bit? No. Like he said in one of the previous episodes, at first he thought he was doing it for Emori, but I think he just wants to be a better person. And I think Amori's seeing that, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, but after Octavia grabbed Bellamy's head and said those things, Maddie and Murphy and all of them, they showed up, and we saw Maddie and Clark hug, which was great. And then we saw Echo and Bellamy come together and kiss, and you could actually see a look on Clark's face, like surprised, and maybe more. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. And of course we could see Octavia doesn't look happy. She's like, I mean, she doesn't look, I don't think she looked like that, but she did not look happy at all. Like, she looked like, what? Like, I'm like, then in 2 weeks, shit is gonna go down. Like, cause I definitely think that Octavia and Echo have things in common, but what they really have in common is being stubborn and being warriors and not being very easy to dissuade from their original position. So I definitely think that Octavia is definitely going to have a field day with Echo, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, she might make Bellamy choose between Echo and her. I mean, that could possibly be something that she might do, which I don't know. I mean, I definitely see some things happening with Bellamy and Echo next episode. Like, maybe some things are gonna start getting in between them, which I'm praying for that. Like, so yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was really, really good. I like that. I feel like compared to previous seasons of The 100, this season I feel like there's more content per episode. There's more stuff going on with everybody per episode this season. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just really enjoying these episodes and it's just like making me feel like there's a lot going on, but which there is a lot going on, but I'm just saying, like, but I think maybe that's part of it. Maybe because there's so much going on and there's all these different groups and stuff still, and I mean, we're all like reunited, but you know, we all do different things during these episodes. Maybe that's part of it, but I'm just loving it. I hope you guys are loving my reviews, and I hope you guys are just loving this season as much as I am. Whew, it's been a good freaking season, but thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts, opinions, suggestions, comments, thoughts, love, anything of this episode, want to talk about Bulwark, want to talk about Octavia, want to talk about anything, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more content from me. I love The 100. I'm thinking about filming a video next week, since there isn't going to be another episode next week because we have a 2-week hiatus now. So I'm thinking about filming a Blood Reina like makeup look, like with the whole red forehead kind of thing, because I think that'd be really cool. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Or I'm also thinking about potentially doing like the 100 tag video. I don't really know if that's a thing, but I mean, I'm assuming like most things have tags to them, so I'm assuming that there probably would be a tag out there somewhere. But yeah, if you guys want me to do that, let me know. If you guys want me to talk about Bulwark more, Octavia, like I said, anything, let me know below. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!